Hello, people, and welcome to F-Zero. I'm Vito.
I'm Roberlink.
So I'm going to be playing this time. I'm going to give Roberlink a break because he doesn't like to play too long. So, this is the original F-Zero on the SNES. Classic, actually, because I got one. So I'm going to try Grand Prix, and so this is like, you don't get to select the difficulty, I don't think, you just do multiple tracks in a row. I'll start with the Blue Falcon, because why not?
Man, I thought F-Zero GX made me feel old.
Oh, maybe there is difficulty. I don't know. I'll just go... I'm worried, so I'm gonna go beginner. So, have you ever played this?
I think once or twice, maybe.
The sound of the engines is a bit grating, but the music is nice. Here's the wild goose. Out of my way. Yeah.
I like how it's like the graphics are so old, but it's still like kind of 3D.
Yeah. It's like using sprites and like one plane of 3D, basically. Like the track is one plane of 3D, and that's pretty much it. And then like every vehicle is like a sprite, so there's just individual images that are flat for each direction that they face.
Yeah.
And apparently I didn't actually remember this part, but apparently you get one boost per lap,
Really?
and it doesn't seem to cost energy or power as it's labeled.
Huh.
Because, yeah, that's something I'm not as used to, because I'm much more used to F-Zero X and GX, where once you get to the second lap, you can just boost as much as you want, but it'll cost power. Oops, that's not the boost button. Yeah, it's weird. I have to hold B to go instead of A.
I wouldn't be able to. I don't think I'd be able to play it very well just because of the controller.
Just because you're not used to it?
Yeah. I grew up on the GameCube.
I actually grew up on the N64, so this was not something I played early on. But I am used to very basic controls, like how there's the control pad for this instead of like a control stick. Because I played an old PC game called Test Drive Off-Road.
Oh yeah, I think I played that one too.
Yeah, and so on that, you just had to press the arrow keys, so I got very used to just tapping it as much as I needed to turn as much as I wanted instead of holding it or whatever, because sometimes that would cause you to lose control.
Test Drive Off-Road. Man.
I don't even know if the company that made that is still a thing.
Probably not.
I think it was Accolade.
It's weird to think that there are probably a lot of companies that don't exist anymore.
I think it might have also been published by Activision, which still exists, but...
Yeah, like, dang, I forgot the name of the company I was going to say.
What game?
It was Metal Fatigue.
Psygnosis?
Yeah. Like, I don't think I've heard of a title that they've been a part of, aside from Metal Fatigue.
I think they made Lemmings, didn't they?
Really? I'll have to look that up.
I wonder if anyone who watches this, if anyone watches this, if they'd know what Lemmings is. It's an old DOS game.
Yeah, real old.
It's a classic puzzle, I'd say.
Yeah, you have to make sure the lemmings don't all die. So you have to sacrifice some.
So I was thinking, did you watch the video I made with Modnar and Mario Kart?
I think so, but it was a while ago.
At some point during that one, I mentioned that apparently, I guess, I don't remember who it is. It's probably Miyamoto, but someone who's part of Nintendo said they didn't really want to make a new F-Zero game because they didn't have any ideas for anything new, because they want every game to have something new in it. It can't just be more of the same. And it's kind of frustrating to me because I really want another F-Zero game. I like F-Zero games a lot more than Mario Kart games. I've actually not played Super Mario Kart. That is one of the ones I haven't. Oh crap, I'm getting turned around. But yeah, I grew up on Mario Kart 64. I've played Double Dash, Wii, and of course on the channel I've played 8 Deluxe. And even after playing all those, I still like F-Zero better. I like the sci-fi look of it. I like the speed of it. I like the fact that there's no items that automatically favors the people who are behind.
True.
It's very skill-based.
Probably why I didn't like it as much, because, you know, most of the time when I was growing up, it was you were the only other person I could play against. And,
Was that too difficult?
yeah, there's a bit of an age gap between us.
Yeah.
So, yeah, poor little Roberlink didn't win very often.
I'm sorry.
You weren't willing to give me easy victories.
It's something I'm not good at, is going easy.
Yes, I would get very frustrated, but
I am hitting the wall so much. Oh. I didn't realize it was so close to the end.
yeah, you can't really see too far ahead of you with this.
If I was paying more attention. I was thinking about what I was gonna say. But yeah, in terms of new ideas, if Miyamoto or whoever needs one, or any, for making a new F-Zero game, I'd say expand on the things that already exist, like expand on the custom machine thing from F-Zero GX.
Ooh, I forgot about that. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, and bring back the random track generator from F-Zero X, improve that. And also maybe, if you want a challenge in something that's brand new, try making a track creator. I don't think they need any more machines, though, because they already had 30 from F-Zero X, plus some bonus ones you could get from F-Zero AX, or if you beat like the hardest difficulty stuff in F-Zero GX, you could get it without actually connecting to an AX machine. So yeah, there's plenty of machines. You don't need any more of those.
Yeah, just slap back in the custom maker and everyone should be happy.
Do the custom track thing and
Well,
improve upon the custom machine thing.
custom machines, yeah.
Make more options.
Yeah.
I don't think I've really played any of the non-console F-Zero games, but yeah, there hasn't been a new console F-Zero game since GX, and that was, what, 2 consoles ago at least, you know, because there are 2 consoles that had no F-Zero game between the Switch and the GameCube, which is what GX is on.
You said console F-Zero games. Are there PC F-Zero games?
No, there's portable ones.
Oh, okay.
I think there's 1 or 2 for Game Boy Advance, I think. I'd have to look it up.
Actually, no. You want something really unique. Make a shooter game of F-Zero. I mean, Captain Falcon is a bounty hunter and he has a gun.
I don't think they'd want to do that. That's asking a bit much.
You have to shoot at bad guys while driving.
That'd be like San Francisco Rush 2049 in the battle modes. I need to pass the golden fox. Get over here. I should probably use these boosts.
Yeah, probably.
And hopefully not die.
Hopefully.
Ouch. I'm kind of killing myself. I should have maybe slowed down on that.
Yeah, but then you might have lost your
lead.
yeah.
Oh, are you familiar with snaking?
Snaking?
Yes.
That sounds familiar.
It's a bug that existed in F-Zero GX that if you had a heavy enough machine, if you went left and did L, and then quickly did right and R, and kept alternating between the two, you could reach unintended speeds. It was hard to control, like hard as heck. But like you could easily do it with the Black Bull and just keep going left and right with the L and R as well. And you'd pick up so much speed, it was ridiculous. And there was a custom machine that you could build that was super lightweight, and if you snaked with it, you could fly.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, crap. Wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. This one has wind. I was like, why am I going to the right? I forgot.
Oh my gosh, wind.
Yes. Ah, crap. Yeah, it's pushing me left. Ah. I'm having so much trouble with this wind.
I can see that. Wow.
Yeah, another thing about F-Zero GX is that I think there were like 3 developers that worked on it together, it seemed like. Judging by what it said at the opening screen of it. One of them was Sega. And there's one thing I'd say about Sega is they have a tough time making things not awkward. Like, even with like Sonic games especially. And I think that kind of bled into that.
Awkward how? Like mechanic-wise, or?
No, like, if you beat Grand Prix on the hardest difficulty, you could unlock like a movie, like a cinematic for characters.
Oh, yeah.
They were kind of awkward. It's hard to explain exactly, but they're a bit weird. Another strange thing about that game was how brutally hard the story was in GX.
Yeah.
Even on the easy difficulty. And you couldn't even play the harder difficulties until you beat the easier difficulties.
Yeah, it was tough.
Yeah. So it's like hard to begin with on the easy difficulty. It's even harder on normal difficulty, and it's near impossible on its hardest difficulty.
But of course you beat it anyway.
I did not beat everything.
Really?
There was one level I could not beat on the hardest difficulty. And when you beat story games on the hardest difficulty, I'm pretty sure you earn an AX Racer, which you otherwise could not earn unless you actually connected to an AX arcade.
Huh. Well, you should finish that on this channel.
Yeah, I'll need to get a component to HDMI converter, I think.
So you can record GameCube?
Yep.
Or Wii?
It'd be GameCube, unless we just play it on the Wii. I think the person who gave me the capture card mentioned that we might also need something else called an upscaler to make it look nice. I'm not sure.
Huh.
I'd have to look into that.
Yeah, it's definitely a more technical side of things, which I am not technically savvy.
So did you have a favorite racer from F-Zero GX?
Yes, I was actually thinking about it. It was number 001. The robot guy.
Oh, I think his machine is Red Gazelle.
Red Gazelle.
Why can't I think of his name?
Was it Rod? No.
No. I was so proud of myself for remembering so much about the game. Red Gazelle. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up and be like, oh, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, definitely.
I just remember he's like a cyborg because of an accident. He got most of his body replaced.
Yeah.
Which is strangely kind of the same story as Deathborn, except Deathborn is evil.
Yeah. Wait, Deathborn's the one with the Dragoon, right? Or no, it was Dark Snyder.
Yeah, Dark Schneider.
Schneider. I remember that because relatively recently I looked up some of the soundtracks for the characters because, you know, some of them are pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. There's an odd, I guess I'd say canonical,
Inconsistency? Or?
yeah, contradiction I think I was looking for, where it seems like Deathborn is considered 0, his machine number, but in that, like, in some of the mobile or portable F-Zeros, and I think that anime they made for F-Zero, there was a different character that was number 0.
Huh.
I mean, unless he ended up turning into Deathborn. That'd be weird because I think he was the protagonist of the anime.
I mean, there's time travel. I don't know. I didn't know there was an anime.
Yeah, I haven't seen a whole lot of it. I think supposedly Zoda caused an accident that, like, they had to put... Whoops. I was, like, trying to think, but trying to pay attention. I was like, no, I'm failing. I can't do both. Do I get another chance? I think I do, because it looks like I have a live counter. Yeah, I think Zoda caused a crash that made it so they had to put this character into, like, cryostasis for a long time. And I think that was the protagonist of the anime. I don't remember his name because I didn't really watch it.
Oh.
I knew that could happen. Yeah. Alright, I gotta be more careful. I should probably stop going for that shortcut because that's probably not helping if I immediately go into the rough anyways. Yeah.
So, what was your favorite GX character?
I'm trying to think. I think one of them was James McLeod, and I don't remember his machine name. A Little Wyvern, that was it.
I was gonna say R-Wing?
It is basically like a converted R-Wing, and I'm not sure how the canon connects between Star Fox and F-Zero.
They are actually both kind of sci-fi, now that I think about it.
Well, and that one character is literally named James McLeod.
Yeah, isn't that Fox's father?
I don't know if it's his father, but it is definitely the same last name. So yeah, I am kind of curious how that's supposed to connect lore-wise.
Yeah. Like, it's probably just a reference, but...
Oh yeah, and I don't think I mentioned it here yet. On the random track generator in F-Zero X, there was a chance that it would generate a map where all the AIs would die because they couldn't make one part of the map or something. So you'd be like the only one left because you're the only one smart enough to make past this one tight turn or something like that with no edges or no boundaries rather.
That's funny.
I'm dying.
It's distressing.
I might just slow down on the pad. Because if I get back to full health, I can boost and not worry about it. So if they touch me, I'm dead. Ah, gosh.
Oh, come on. So close. It's all this one map.
I wonder if this is the last course for this. Yeah, I think it is, because I think it said in the record thing there's 5 for each thing. Alright, I just need to be really careful. No, no, no. Yeah, and like F-Zero GX, it really didn't matter a whole lot if you happened to bounce off the wall or something like that.
Yeah, you didn't take a lot of damage, did you?
Yeah, but at the same time, you also had to make sure you had enough for boost.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm paying attention and I'm being careful. Alright, that's acceptable. An acceptable turn.
Right.
So
You're lapping someone.
if you can think of something to talk about while I'm focusing.
Alright, so... there's an interesting story about World War II. No. Dang, I was hoping I would remember the name of the racer that I like.
Yeah.
Why can't I think of it?
Ah, crap, I need to stop trying to think of it. I'm losing.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is why I didn't want to say anything.
I don't want there to be the awkward silence, though. That'd be boring for the video. Although, I guess if viewers are invested in me trying to win this, maybe that'll be good enough.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oof, I almost lost my position. Is this the last lap?
Either last or second to last.
Screw it, I'm gonna boost. Oh, final lap. Okay, I still need to be careful.
You got this. You got this. You fool.
Well, I still got 2 boosts, so I'm not too worried. I just need to make it safe. Ah! Stop hitting me. Okay, boost, 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 boost. Ah, crap.
Oh.
Second is good enough. Second is good enough.
Just became a ping pong ball.
Ugh, this is beginner difficulty, jeez.
Old games weren't easy, were they?
Yeah. I grew up with, like, Super Mario 64, which overall isn't too difficult. It's just getting used to the controls is a little bit difficult, but once you got that down, it doesn't seem hard at all.
Oh, hey, that's another thing I wanted to mention, is at some point we should play one of the Mario Party games.
Ugh. I don't know if I like the Mario Party games that much anymore.
Oh, really?
I mean, we still could, if we find it.
Well, I mean, we have like 3 of them at least, so...
Yeah, I know I had 3. I think we had, like...
We had 4.
No, I don't think we had 4. We had,
Or-
like, 6, 7, 8? I don't know. I think we had 7 and maybe 8.
Huh.
I'm probably not good at that. I should stop. Alright, so, I think that's good for an episode.
Yeah, practice on it. Yeah, it's a little bit short, but...
A little bit short.
Yeah, don't they usually go for half an hour?
That's specifically for Luigi's Mansion 3. But usual episodes of, like, Ultimate, usually it's like 10 minutes.
Oh.
So yeah, I guess we'll see you later. I don't know if we'll play more of this or not, but...
You still have to be queen and king.
Alright, see you later. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.